fishing? What is fishing? Fishing is really fun if you think about it. Some people they say it's only just sitting around doing nothing because those are the type of people that wants to have that fast action. There are types of fishing. There's bait fishing and there's lure fishing. There's also ocean fishing too. But the main one is basically bait fishing and lure fishing. Lure fishing is when you're using stuff that mimics bait fish, or like the small fish that the bigger fish eat. As for bait fishing, you use dead or live bait. For example, for live bait, you can use worms or minnows. For dead bait, you can use frozen bait or any bait that they have. So onto the scenery. The scenery is pretty amazing. If you take your time, like if you're bait fishing, you can experience the view of wherever you are. And in these videos that you see are just me taking some shots of amazing sceneries. If you go lure fishing, you get to see that too. But when you're fishing with lures, you have more of a faster action, so you don't have time to look at the scenery unless you're walking to your fishing spot. And if you think about it, fishing's not really bad, and it's really popular among Asians because we just like it. Mostly Asians like it because we all want to catch the personal best. And if you don't know what that is, the personal best, it's like if you catch the biggest fish of your life, that's what it means. And it's just really amazing. Sometimes fishing can be really bad sometimes, and it can be really good most of the times. It just depends on the water and how the water temperature is. Depending on the temperature of the water, the fish will not bite, or the fish will bite. And depending on the weather too, is depending on if the fish will bite or not. And this is the number one rule for fishing too. Always check the weather. If you don't check the weather, then you can go fishing somewhere and it'll be really windy, like almost 30-mile-per-hour wind. And it's just really amazing if you check the weather, because you can go on a day where it's really calm or really cloudy. If you go really cloudy, then that's when the bites start really good. And the thing about fishing for me is you get to experience wildlife, and you get to, how do I say it, but you get to touch them, or you get to see them, you get to interact with them. That's why I love fishing. Fishing is just amazing for me. If you've never gone fishing, you're missing out on all the experience about fishing. Even if you're a beginner, beginners are just rookies leveling up, like Mario, for example. The only disclaimer I have to say is pricing. The pricing is really expensive for lures, as for bait too, but some of them are cheap depending on where you are. And this is all.